finally went to the running store, you got fitted for those sneakers, and now they told you you needed either inserts or insoles to help better your performance. Question is, do you really need them?
It's about getting to the root problem.
Hey everyone, it is Dr. Heather, your virtual sports chiropractor, and I've created 27 tips and tricks for runners on injury prevention, and this is our final tip. This is tip number 27 that we have now gotten to, and I'm super excited to have brought you all these tips and tricks, so I hope you found great benefit in all of them over the course of the past 27 weeks, and now I think you're seeing how a lot of these tie in together. But the biggest one I see a lot of times, and from a lot of runners on all the different social media platforms, is now they're wondering if they need inserts, insoles, or orthotics. Now the question becomes, do you really need them? Now, in my 20 years of private practice, I've worked with a host of different runners. A lot of them initially, they go out, they buy the shoe, they get the inserts or insoles, or maybe even they had those custom orthotics, but the question became, they didn't really need them because the root cause of the problem wasn't initially addressed, and then they went ahead and they essentially just got something to address a secondary problem, but not the root cause. So this is where we want to really start understanding our foot, our footwear, our gait, and then from there understanding our muscle imbalances. So if you're seeing a trend here, and I'm hoping that you have over the past 27 weeks, is that first we want to really go ahead, we want to get that gait analysis done, we want to then get our functional movement screening done to understand our muscle imbalances, okay? And then from there we want to look at really trying to do the steps necessary by going ahead and correcting these pain symptoms and getting ourselves kind of almost 100% pain-free if we can. And then from there, really then going back, getting the proper footwear, and then figuring out, are we still having an issue? And if so, what is going to be appropriate for us? Now, again, when we look at inserts, insoles, and orthotics, it really does boil down to price, okay? Because cost is always going to be one of those things that we are concerned about. And yes, getting a customized orthotic, if it really is necessary, is going to be the best and ultimate route to go. But again, it comes with a price. And what I mean by that is that a custom orthotic can sometimes range between $200 and almost $800. Wow, I know it can be a huge cost. Whereas getting a over-the-counter kind of insert insole could be more like under $100 and could be a little bit easier on the wallet. But again, a lot of times those inserts and insoles are only going to do a fraction of what that customized orthotic is going to do for you. Now, there are some places like various different chiropractic offices and stuff like that that may go ahead and do some customized orthotics, but you really do want to get a mold of the foot made, and then from there you want somebody who really is trained in making that customized orthotic, and you want it the full length, not the half, because it will feel a little bit more comfortable on the foot. And then from there, you want to have it really addressed further. Now, I've left you a link down below because a good friend of mine, he owns Good Feet out here in Connecticut. He and I, now about 3 years ago, he and I did a talk on proper biomechanics, and we actually talked about inserts, insoles, and orthotics, and kind of understanding how those play into it. So if you want, go ahead, click over to that video now, and it's going to give you some greater insight into these three topics and how you would want to utilize them. Now, if you're interested, again, in getting that free gait analysis or getting that free FMS with me, I've left you those links down below. Again, this just provides some insight into, kind of what's going on with you and how to better serve you and how to get you back to running. Now, hopefully you have found all 27 tips and tricks extremely helpful for you. And if you want, grab that PDF guide I've left you down below. It's free for anyone who is interested in getting back to running or is a current runner.